So I think most of you guys know in the last couple of days, there was a big charity stream. There are many charity streams, and everyone doing charity streams at the moment are so cool. And even if I disagree with you, I mean, Chapo Trap House did a charity stream not too long ago for Palestinians, and I donated to that. Well, not I didn't donate to that one, but I rated into it to send other people there so you guys can hopefully donate to it. Okay, and it was nice to see the community all come together around these sorts of things. Vosh did a charity stream. I was even there. I was there to say hey, say hello, have some good memes, talk to them a little bit, be able to talk to the chat and cheer everybody else on while they were, I think, like 17 hours into the stream, something along those lines. And at the end of Vosh's stream, I think it was the biggest charity for the Palestinian people as to date from one of our very own streamers. They raised almost $300,000. I think $270 something thousand, which was an incredible feat. All right. And another incredible stat that Vosh posted was that the biggest, it wasn't even funded by big oil barons, like big donors, like massive donors only comprised 10% of the money given to the stream, given to the Palestinian children. The other 90% was comprised out of small dollar donations from thousands and thousands of people who came together to give anything that they could. And it's an amazing thing. If you have anything to give, please. There's still donations going around. There's still charities going around who are ready and willing to take that money and put it into good hands. Charities, when they're used correctly, are super cool. But some people aren't too happy about that. Who are these people? Who are these mysterious people really upset with charities? Is it the conservatives who are angry, mad, they're seething that we decide to help children who are being bombed and who are now amputees? Who could be upset at this? Well, it's not just the quartering who spent all day molding about $200,000 going to children who had their legs blown off by the IDF. It wasn't just that. They tweeted this not too long ago. Well, they as in Mike and Mel were both seething over the fact that money is going to children. Take a look at this real quick. From Free Palestine Mel, TM hammer sickle emoji. This is why I hate the concept of charity in a way. Political armchair dorks can say really sus stuff about the global south while appearing as heroes for raising money for Palestine. It just feels really off, but whatever, I just hope the money goes to those kids. This is stuff that awful people say. All right? I understand the concept of laundering your image by being extremely bad person. We see this a lot when it comes to like millionaires or billionaires or whatever. All right, you exploit your underclass of workers. You pay them basically nothing. They're on food stamps, and you want to make sure that they get paid as little as possible so you can reap all of the money. And then you take just a portion of this money and then you throw it to some stuff like overseas, like Bill Gates with his philanthropy. They just throw it, pew, splash, splash. Here's a little bit. And then all of a sudden you're this cool person. You get all the love, all the praise. When in all actuality, all you've done is launder your image. You're not really making the work. You're not. And a lot of the times where this money goes isn't the best of places. And sometimes it even pays for them. It even pays back for them. How are these people laundering their image in this way? And then they go on to donate here. The fact that people think this money is actually for the kids of Palestine really makes me lose hope in humanity. And then it's over like 4,000 likes. I hope most of those are his bots. So not only are they trying to, for one, discourage people from donating to charities from streamers they don't like. Two, they're even trying to imply that those streamers aren't even going to donate the money. These people unironically hate like these streamers so much to the point where they actually believe that Vosh is going to run away with the money. This is just a political ideology based entirely around people that you hate. What is happening with you? Are you okay? At this point, what has Mel done for the kids of Palestine? Can you tell me? Like one thing. Have you even donated to any of these? Is there a streamer that you do like? Is there a charity that you do? Even if you don't like these charities, instead of even sending those people to the stream, at least like boost some of the charities yourself. or tell people to go to some of them? What have you done besides change your Twitter handle? Let me ask yourself that. Let me ask you that. What have you done besides change your Twitter handle? What's praxis to you? What makes the world a better place? What saves the global south? You can tweet as much as you want about the global south, but even if that's the case, I'll take someone who may say who may have some weird views about some people in developing nations and then raises over $250,000 for them from someone who like says at least some of the right things on their Twitter account and changes their Twitter label and then does nothing. I'm sorry. Those Palestinian kids aren't going to look up into the sky and see an IDF drone dropping bombs in their schools and hospitals, and then in the 30 minutes a day that they get internet over there, are gonna like log on to twitter.com and see Mel's like Twitter handle change to Free Palestine and be like, oh, epic, and wow, she really freaking whipped and nay-nayed on those IDF soldiers, boom, and then they blow up. Wow, how cool, Mel. You're really making praxis happen over here. Whew. Inshallah, dude, inshallah. I hate you. I hate these people. What's wrong with you? Oh no, Mel said Free Palestine, and then all of the freaking Palestinian kids come walking out of their bunkers like with like Mario like freaking superstar, okay? And they're impervious to they're just impervious to IDF airstrikes. Nothing can penetrate penetrate their personal iron dome that Mel's tweets give to them. What are you talking about? How do you make the world a better place? What have you done? Genuinely curious. Even if someone is a little bit yikesy sometimes, I'll take this over anything that you do. Because what do you do? Mike from PA decided to climb out of his sewer to talk to us about why he hates these charity streams. Let's hear him out, boys.
And the one thing about charity streams and things like that is they're self-promotion vehicles primarily. And I don't like that. A real charity stream would be either somebody who doesn't stream often, streaming just for the purpose of doing the charity stream, or streaming on someone else's channel, hopefully in order to support that organization. You know, that would be a true charity stream. But a lot of these charity streams are self-aggrandizing fests where you get a bunch of people to raid into you out of solidarity for the charity. You promote yourself. You virtue signal as if you are a good person. And a lot of the money that goes to charities goes toward the executive director, the finance director, the fundraising machinery. And so as a leftist, I find most charities to be highly problematic and don't like the liberal mentality of philanthropy. That's just not something that I like to do myself because I feel like it's disgusting, like it is profiting off of other people's misery, and it's bad.
Oh man, none of them had anything to say about Chapo. No one said anything about Sean. What about AOC? Are you upset with that? Was that all the political stunt too? This has nothing to do with ideology. It has nothing to do with making sure that the money goes to the right place. It has everything to do with trying to get mad about people that you don't like on the Bird app doing things that you're not. And honestly, I think there's a little bit of jealousy in there. There's definitely some hypocrisy because Mike himself raided into one of these streams. Felix has already raised 20K in just under 90 minutes. Let's keep going. Just raided into this fundraiser. Go contribute. Hey, listen, it's me. I raided in, guys. Go. Hey, go. Hey, listen, but it's me. Make sure to go to my page first. But remember, I raided in. I raided Vosh's stream. Did I go like on a tour to talk about how we just raided the stream? No, I just told you to go call in. My bad. To go contribute. What are you talking about, dude? What's wrong with you? I can completely understand. And notice how his argument just changed completely and went from being upset at charity streams to being upset with just charities. Well, what is it, buddy? Is it charity streams or the charities? Can you do a charity stream and have it go to a good charity? Or is it all the way bad because you started off with a charity stream? What makes streams, charity streams, effective and good, and why we should do charity streams, is because we can now use these apparatuses that were exclusively used for self-promotion to now help other people. When we have the ability to raid, when we have the ability to donate and subscribe and watch ads, like these things, now instead of just moving money from someone, from a group of people to just a single streamer, we can now move money from a group of people to another group of people who need it. We can now use all these self-promotion tools to actually help people in the world. That's what the point of these streams are, to actually use these tools to make something good happen in the world. It's good to do these things. But as soon as someone you don't like does it, now all of a sudden you're so critical, and then implicitly try to tell people not to donate, or even say that the money isn't going to go to good places because of the person you don't like. I hate Chapo, but I believe that they're not that bad enough to run away with charity money. I think they care about their image at least a little bit to not try and run away with the money. Now, if they do, that's out of my control. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to like undermine the whole idea of even like charity in and of itself to try to get some cheap dunk points on the Bird app for a streamer that I don't like. And if you want to talk about virtue signaling, how about all of these people? What have you guys done? Once again, let me ask you, what have you done? Even if I don't like you, do something. Because all of these people, instead of virtue signaling for this, you're virtue signaling to the people who hate those streamers. Trying to bring hey, listen, you're making this all about yourself. And not only are you making it all about yourself, you're trying to make it all about yourself and the streamer, as the streamer is trying to make it about the charity and the people who need to have the people who need that money to begin with. The charity stream is about the people who need charity. These people are about the stream. That's the thing that they care about. That's the reason why they open their mouth. Has nothing to do with those kids who need help. Have nothing to do with the people who live in the Gaza Strip and Sheikh Jarrah or East Jerusalem or the West Bank or stopping imperialism or something. It has nothing to do with that. The virtue signaling to people who hate these like debate bro streamers. That's it. You're right, it is projection and it is cringe. It's so stupid. And it's ridiculous to think that they're going to crawl out of the woodwork for streamers that they don't like the second that someone starts doing something that they're not, helping the world. Talk to me about fucking praxis. Keep your nose in a damn book for so long you let a genocide go by. Isn't their entire idea of using platform responsibility is for good? Yeah, that's the reason. You use these platforms, you grow your channel, you use these platforms, and you do it all for the cause of making the world a better place. Like even Mike agrees with this. Like oh my gosh, holy crap. Oh wait, maybe he doesn't, because I remember that clip where he was like criticizing, where someone was like, hey Mike, shouldn't you tell your people to go like protest more? And he was like, yeah, they could go protest more, but they won't be watching my stream then. Get out of here, Mike. Leave. I hate my life so bad. Ooh. What a horrible day to wake up with the ability to process tweets.